Hello, my dear friends. I'm thrilled to welcome you back to our channel. Today, we're about to embark on a thrilling journey into the top 10 scenarios where "I'm just doing my job" is perhaps not the comforting phrase you might think it is. So, fasten your seatbelts, and let's dive right into it. Number 10 on our list, security checks. We all know how tiresome and irritating these can be, right? But when you hear "I'm just doing my job," trust me, it doesn't make it any more pleasant. Number 9, debt collection. It's an uncomfortable situation, and those two words are like a cold bucket of water thrown in your face. It's not a pleasant experience. Number 8, parking enforcement. If you ever see those words on your car after a parking ticket has been issued, remember, they are just doing their job and that won't get you off the hook. Number 7, layoffs at work. It might sound like they are looking out for your best interests, but in reality, they are just doing their job, and unfortunately, that could mean goodbye to your employment. Number 6, police action. If you ever find yourself in a sticky situation with the police and hear those two words come out of their mouths, brace yourself, things might not turn out as you hoped. Number 5, medical tests or treatments. You might think they are being considerate by saying "I'm just doing my job," but trust me, those two words will probably bring with them some not so pleasant news. Number 4, disciplinary actions at work or school. Hearing "I'm just doing my job" from your boss or teacher isn't quite as comforting as it sounds. In fact, it usually means trouble lies ahead. Number 3, customer service interactions where they say "I'm sorry." It might sound sympathetic at first glance, but actually means "I can't do anything about it." Not great news if you were hoping for a solution to your problem. Number 2, technical support calls where the technician says "I understand." This often translates to them saying "I can do nothing about it." Not very encouraging if your Wi-Fi is down. And finally, number 1, medical emergencies where doctors or nurses say "I'm sorry." This is far from comforting, trust me on this one. They are. And hey there, folks. It's great to have you back on my channel again. Today we have an intriguing topic lined up for discussion. We will be exploring some lesser-known facts about Wolverine that even many die-hard fans may not know about, his fascinating backstory and character development across various Marvel media platforms like film series and comics alike. So without further ado, let's jump right into it and uncover these 5 intriguing aspects about Wolverine that even his most dedicated fans might not be aware of. Let's kick things off with an interesting piece of trivia from the films themselves. Did you know that Wolverine has a rather peculiar reaction whenever he encounters bright lights? This quirk was briefly mentioned in X2, X-Men United, but was never explored further in any subsequent films or comics featuring our beloved mutant hero. Why this was dropped from later film installments remains a mystery to us today. Perhaps future installments will revisit this intriguing detail. Only time will tell. Moving on. Did you know that Wolverine actually went through an identity crisis in the comic books? Yes, that's right, he even took up the name Logan Hunter, abandoning his traditional alias for a brief period during his tenure with Stryker as part of Project X. This interesting twist added a layer of depth to Wolverine's character development and showcased his struggle with his past actions while working for Stryker and Weapon X program during his days as an elite soldier before joining Professor Xavier's team of mutants at the Xavier Institute for Higher Learning, or so we thought. Next up, have you ever noticed how similar Wolverine looks to Spider-Man when he dons his costume without his adamantium claws? It almost seems like he could pass for another superhero altogether if he wasn't it up as Peter Parker instead of James Howlett next time around. Hey there, all you wonderful Star Wars enthusiasts out there. Welcome back to another exciting episode where we delve deep into the intricate universe of our favorite space opera saga, Star Wars. Today, we have an intriguing factoid prepared.